It's Kiss. You're on board. Hughesy and Kate to drive you home this afternoon. That song right there was Delta Goodrem. It's called The River of her number one album, Wings of the Wild. And she is in the studio with us right now.
Delta Goodrem.
Kate, how are you?
Well, just all the better for seeing you, but all the better for hearing you sing about redemption from bad relationships. How would you know anything about bad relationships?
Oh, you know what the thing is that this song was one of those songs on the record that it wasn't like I sat down and went, I'm going to be really sentimental today. Today I'm going to write about this. It was like me and this incredible songwriter who was in Evanescence. You know the band Evanescence?
Yes.
Yes.
So he was one of the band members in that band. And we just both sat in and we just started strumming on the guitar and we just kind of had a sing and a play and just sort of, let's tell a story. And we had that preacher, take me down. And so it was kind of one of those things where the concept sort of came in and you were like making a movie, hence why I did the video like a movie.
Right.
Yeah.
Being a musician is so cathartic for you, though. It's just such a wonderful outlet, isn't it?
Oh, I mean, it definitely, like writing the songs definitely pinpoints where you kind of like where you're at. You can get to know a songwriter by really looking into their lyrics.
Well, you know what I find interesting, because maybe this does happen, but you know how actors always end up falling in love with each other because of that world that they create together and you're in that bubble. Does that happen with songwriters?
That's a good question. No one's ever asked me that before.
No one ever seems to hook up with the people who they're writing songs
Maybe
with.
they just don't say it because it's really in a studio and you don't really see it.
And no one knows.
It's really the no makeup, working like a mad hatter, being in the studio, listening to sounds, trying to channel information from somewhere to write from light, like catching lightning in a bottle.
Yes.
So I guess it's
such a connection.
But is it sometimes late at night as well? Do you work? If you're on a roll, do you just keep working?
And sometimes you have to take your clothes off, Delta.
No.
You know what? I have heard stories about some artists that say
goodness.
Really?
But no.
So Wings of the Wild is going to be your tour where you play all your songs from how long? 15 years?
Yes, I'm still young. Like people keep bringing out the 50 years. And I'm like, just a reminder. Yeah, it has been 15 years. I've been 16, 7 years with Sony and 15 years since the music sort of started out.
But you started when you were 15, so you're still like a very young woman. There's no doubt about it.
I am. I was 15. And literally.
That's ludicrous, isn't it? That's a ludicrous concept.
It's cool to like have that catalogue. The hardest part for me putting the tour together has been which songs to do.
Sure.
Like trying to kind of cut them down and you go, I'm like, don't bore us, get us to the chorus. I don't like to sort of drag on. And so I tend to kind of make the show so there's all the old songs but all the new songs sort of interspersed amongst.
Is there one big hit that you are bored of? Just between us, is there one that you go, oh God, come on, give us one that you just a little bit. Yeah.
You know what, Hughesy, every time I kind of get a little bit bored of a song like that, I go, oh no, I'm not singing Born to Try today or something. That I will literally kind of just turn it on its head, and it's like the squeaky wheel gets the most oil. You kind of then go, how do I make this feel really exciting and awesome for me as well? You know, so I never walk out on stage without it feeling fresh.
Yeah, no, you're a true professional, no doubt about it.
Extraordinary. And all of Australia's going to get a chance to see you and hear you.
Yes, so we've got like Melbourne's Margaret Court Arena on the 3rd of November, and end of October we start in Newcastle. And
also, if you've never seen Delta slip off her shoes and sit down at the piano, you are not an Australian. You have to have that experience. When I see you slip your shoes off, I don't know why, it just gives me a little shudder of pleasure.
I love that.
Something good's going to happen.
But it is going to happen. It's also in your blood, isn't it? Your great-grandmother, Florence Bray, as we found out on Who Do You Think You Are?
Yes.
Florence.
Florence, that scoundrel Florence.
Back in 1890.
Yes. So it was so fascinating to do Who Do You Think You Are, because it literally, I didn't know anything. I knew we were connected to Carlton Draft, the beer. Who knew? Even my great-grandmother, they didn't have to look far, had a pretty colourful life. And it all made the papers because, so it was all documented because my great-grandfather was, one of the guys who ran all the pubs in Melbourne with Carlton Draft.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So she had a baby out of wedlock and, all this.
Yeah, right. She was a bit of a floozy in the day.
No, well, we can't call her that. She was a woman in love, Hughesy.
Yes. woman in love.
Are you in
the
love?
earthiness and the eccentricness were both
Oh, yes.
Yeah, we
Yes.
love it. We love it. She's very
Great
Australian.
We love
granddaughter of
Yeah.
Florence Bray. Are you in love?
Yes. Are you in love?
Did you say that to me?
Yes.
Oh, I would say that I'm in love with the music. I think
Oh,
that
shut
I'm.
up.
Look at
Come
shut
on,
up.
Delta.
What about
No.
Drew Mitchell? Wallaby star Drew Mitchell.
Hang on,
What's
I'm really
going on
looking
there?
you in the eye, Delta.
Look
oh,
at
no,
you
look
looking
at
at
her.
me.
Look, she's wiggling on her seat.
You met him at a Channel 9 event. What's going on?
No, you guys know, like I'm going to keep the more entertaining aspect of letting people guess these things. I find it quite interesting to hear people, because I'm just not confirming or not denying
What's your
anything.
last one you confirmed, by the way?
Probably like years and years ago. Like
It
I
wasn't
reckon.
you never confirmed a Scotsman, did you?
No,
No.
I didn't.
The Irishman was confirmed. No, the Irishman.
Yeah,
Oh, the
but that's it was. Yeah,
Oh, that's when you learned not to confirm.
that's where I learnt. I learnt my lesson.
Anyway, we love you. Thank
Check
you
out.
for your
more.
music. Look forward to your tour.
Delta Goodrem
Thank you, guys. I love
in
you.
concert across the country, October and November for a Wings of the Wild tour. Tickets on sale now, tickettech.com.au. Thanks for coming on with Hughesy and Kate.
Yay.
Yay!
A 31-year-old living legend, no doubt.
You guys are awesome.